Yeah, no, I mean, the transportation is the number one issue that I talk to in my ANC district. So not before I was campaigning for council, I was just an ANC commissioner. It was the number one issue during the last campaign and every day because the bus, which is the only form of public transit in my area, is unreliable and became not only unreliable, it became non-existent for several months. And that meant that seniors who lived in my building were cut off from their communities outside of my building. They were cut off from their medical appointments, but also those social events, those entertainment opportunities. It was difficult for people to get places, right? And they had to rely on taxis and Uber, which is its own complication. The taxi stand is no longer filled in front of my building because things have changed and the prices have changed. And that's an incredible problem. So we need to focus on improving our transit system, making sure that it's built for today and for Washingtonians, not for commuters, investing in opportunities to fill the gaps with other transit solutions. But I think the other thing is we have to also, as was alluded to, talk about walkability, talk about safety, talk about just the ability to be on the streets of our city. 2 seniors in my district were struck in front of our building by a vehicle in the last 3 years. We had meetings with DDOT about it. The intersection remains unsafe and no safety treatments have been put in. There's a lot of planning still underway, but we move way too slowly when it comes to that. And walkability is essential for that stage when you can no longer drive, but you still want to be independent. I think a lot about my grandmother when she was 86, she moved near us. She was this very proud Holocaust survivor. She didn't want to be dependent on everybody. And every day she walked with her walker half a mile to the grocery store and back. And it provided her dignity. And that's what having a transportation system that's well-rounded does for our seniors. And that's why it's important.